Welcome everyone to the show. This video is brought to you by our pals over at BetMate. Go and check out BetMate right now, pinned in the chat. It will take you straight to the App Store, Play Store, or whatever else device you've got. Easy peasy lemon squeeze of this one, girls and boys. Click it, it's a free download. It will take you to the BetMate app. Now, the BetMate app is what I like to say a little bit of added fun to the Premier League fixtures at the weekend. This weekend's BetMate is quite simple. It's the 3 p.m. Saturday kickoff pot. It's £600. There's a lot of games involved at 3 o'clock for this one. The rules are simple. It's 7 players on your side. You've got a goalkeeper, 2 defenders, 2 midfielders, and 2 forwards. Your maximum players of 2 from depending on who you pick, 2 maximum players from a same side, and it's all about fantasy football rules. So points equal prizes. To get those points is goals, assists, tackles, all the usual stuff on fantasy football. Clean sheets for the keepers, blah 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 blah. Yellow cards, penalties, and da 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 da. It's quite simple. Download it, enter the pot. It's quite simple. £3 to play. £600 is in this weekend's pot. And all you got to do is click that link. You can also use the QR code, which is in the show here. So at any point you want to just quickly use that, you can as well. How are you all? There's a lot of news come in regarding Leicester City. Obviously, if you've been under a rock, the big news is James Maddison is going to Qatar under Gareth Southgate's management. Yes, that's right. JM10, our Cam, is going to the World Cup. We are going to have someone representing us at the World Cup. I am buzzing for him. I'm buzzing. It's actually something that, I thought, the World Cup, I wasn't really interested. But now that we've got someone going in that's representing us, I might have to watch a little bit more than I thought I was going to. Now, there's some bad news. James Maddison was the good news. James Justin, not so much. James Justin ruptured his Achilles and will be out for the remainder of the season. Only just got back from an ACL. Starting to find his real form, I thought. Unfortunately for the kid, he's out for the season. Not good. I'm going to get the polls up for this one because we're here to put the lineups together. I'm going to go with a 4-1-4-1 or a 4-1-3-2. It's not going to happen. What else could we play? 5 at the back. Maybe 5-4-1. Other. Let me know in the chat. I'll put that up on screen. You guys need to vote. How are you all, by the way? Let's have a look at the chat. See if I can get you on. Yay! We can get the chats back on screen. That's nice. Our back is to keep a clean sheet. Now, we've also got MK Dons away in the last 16 of the Carabao Cup, which is it's a team that we can beat, put it that way. So all in all, that's a good draw. We've avoided another big side, and we're gonna be going to, it's an away day, but it's one that I think we could probably win. It is a question for you. Winning the League Cup this season, would everything be swept under the rug and all is forgiven for Brendan Rodgers this season, for the start of the season? Would you be okay with that? Would you be okay if we won the League Cup? Because it's still a trophy, and it's a trophy that Spurs ain't won for a very long time. It's a trophy. At the end of the day, it's a trophy. Do you think that's where we should go with? We should just try and stay in the Prem, which we should do with the way that we're playing. But win the League Cup would be, I think it'd be something to, celebrate. Considering the mad start to this season, we've been shocking. To win a cup again would be a perfect for Leicester, wouldn't it? Because trophies are what football's about, right? You know, it depends if you support certain teams. But trophies is what it's all about. I think I'd be quite happy with the League Cup. So I think we should throw all our eggs in that. Obviously stay up first. That's very important. But yeah, in general, I think we could definitely do that. Right. Now, let's have... I've got something on my screen here. Let's have a look who else is in the chat. Raging with Alex is in the chat. Top half of the table, and a trophy would be a solid season. I think so too. I think a League Cup would be magic. We've not won it since... I don't know, was it the Worthington Cup final, was it? 2000? I think it was. I think it's worth a shout. I think Leicester should get their hands back on that. It's a trophy. We have to try and win the FA Cup more than the League Cup. Yeah, I get that, but I think the League Cup's one that we could definitely win compared to the FA Cup. I think, you know, a lot of teams still go for the FA Cup, but the League Cup, I think it's still a trophy, and it's one, you know, that we can still gloat about, that we've won a trophy. I think it's something that we can win. It's an entrance into the Conference League. That's the only problem. Don't really want that, I don't think. We'll talk about that another time. We have to win the FA Cup to get Europe. I don't think so. I think the League Cup gets Conference. I'm sure it does. Lee, you know Tillemans next season. Tillemans going to Arsenal. Well, I don't know about that, Claire. We're still waiting. But Leicester, when I say they, Leicester uploaded a video earlier of Youri Tillemans, and wasn't the one I wanted. I want the extension. Something's definitely going on with this green screen today. There we go. But you know. It is MDS, it is. Now, get those votes in on the polls. There's 13 votes have come in. Again, I don't really not understand what I'm doing wrong on YouTube at the minute. I can't seem to get people to come in to do the predictions. I used to get like, 50 to 100 doing this. I don't know where you've all gone. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it at the wrong time or something. I've no idea. But we'll keep going anyway. You guys want a 4-1-4-1 formation. We'll hop over to the predictions and we'll get the 4-1 formation in. So, we've seen Iverson in goal for the League Cup. I don't think he had much to do, to be honest, against Newport. But I'm still going to throw the poll out there. I'm sure Ward is going to start this one again. He is number 1 now. So, I'm going to put him, obviously, on... I'm going to put him in anyway, Iverson. But I can't see... Again, I just can't see it. I think West Ham are there for the taking. You guys get the votes in while I read something out to you. West Ham United will be looking to build some Premier League momentum on Saturday when they play host to the Foxes at London Stadium. Leicester City's last Premier League match saw them triumph 2-0 over Everton at Goodison Park, putting us into 14th place, 14 points through 14 matches. West Ham lost their last Premier League match 2-1 against Crystal Palace. The previous Premier League fixture between the teams seen a 2-2 draw at the King Power in the 2021-22 season. West Ham have got the better of Leicester of late, unbeaten in their last 4 Premier League matches, winning 3, drawing 1. Leicester are looking for the first league win in encounters between the two sides since January 2020. Maddison and Harvey Barnes have been Leicester's most prolific players, scoring 6 and 5 times respectively. I don't know about Madders though. I'm a little bit on the worrying side of him obviously being picked up for England. I am a little bit worried that he might not play at his best, might not want to give it his all. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. Fox's Arms is in the chat. Big up J-Met. Must be watching me in the airport. J-Met, 4-1-4-1 is the formation. 4-1-4-1 is the formation that we've gone with. Do you vote for Ward in goal? 100% of you have gone for Danny Ward in goal. So I'm going to get Danny Ward in to start things off. But this is where it's going to get interesting because there's no James Justin. So does Castagna go left and Marco Brighton go right? Or do we play Luke Thomas? I don't know how you guys are going to vote this. I don't know. Got no idea. So, I'm going to go left back. And I'm going to throw Castagna over there. I'm going to throw Thomas in. I'm also going to throw Brighton in because he can play left or right. I think it's going to be. It could be an other. I don't know who would go there. Maybe a Marte could fill in. I don't know. But all I know is I think it's going to be Luke Thomas. I will be honest with you. I would put Thomas in. We'll see what you guys are saying. But guys, while you're in the chat, get those likes up. I need as many likes as possible. I really do need some more likes on the videos. I don't understand what is going on at the minute. I don't know why we only get certain 16 people coming in. I usually get fucking loads in for this show. It's gone right downhill. I don't really know why. There's got to be an algorithm problem or something. There's just got to be. I've gone from like 100 people to we get like 15, 20, and it's outrageous. This is an interactive show. There's not many people that can do this. It's beyond bonkers. Sometimes notifications don't come up for these lineup positions. If that happens, yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is, Raging. I don't know. It's a strange one. But Luke Thomas is winning the vote. Give us a shout out, LCFC Fox. So Thomas is in. Okay, grab him over there. Right, so if we got Thomas in, then obviously Castagna goes right. There's no point even doing that because it's got to be Castagna. You're not going to put a Marte in and not play Castagna. So Castagna goes in right, Thomas goes in left. Right, your centre-backs then. Because Johnny Evans looks like he's potentially back now. So who are your centre-back pairings? Are you going with a Marte plus Fars? Who's been called up, by the way, to the Belgium side as well. Are you going with Evans, who potentially could fill the role again? Now he's back healthy. We could go Evans plus a Marte. I don't think that's going to happen. Or I don't know if Cags is fit. I'm really not quite sure. Cags plus other. Go. I'm not sure if Cags is fit, but you know, put him in the pot at the bottom. There's 20 of you coming in now. That's a bit better. Get those likes up. We're talking all Leicester City. Gonna see what the latest is on Leicester while we discuss why Brendan Rodgers held 2026 chat with James Maddison and he praises Gareth Southgate's phone call. So yeah, that's another thing that we need to definitely nail down is the extension of Youri Tielemans. We've got to get that over the line, guys. I can't believe he were robbed of the goal of the month. That's disgusting with that Almiron. Absolutely vile. He's been robbed. He's been completely robbed. That is 100% was Youri Tielemans should have won that all day long. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I really don't. Let's have a look at the votes. Amarte and Fars. No one wants to change. Everyone's quite happy with that back line of Amarte and Fars. It's very interesting. See who else is here. Highly remember me, the Burnley fan, says Johnny Leo. How are Burnley doing in the champs? How are they doing? All right. Is it going all right? Lee, aren't you on tomorrow? Early kickoff, or is it Sunday? I'm sure you've got an early kickoff on one day. Lee, do you think we should buy it? Who do you think we should buy in January? We've been linked to a couple of players actually recently, but I'm not going to discuss transfers and stuff on this show. I think we'll do a video on that a little bit later. Again, due to the fact that we now have only 2 fit wing backs, because Ricardo, I don't think Ricardo's going to come back as Ricardo Pereira again. I think he's done, and James Justin, I don't think again. He's only just got to form after his first injury, and here we are again. I think we need a wing back to really cover both sides. That's a very important one. I think a very important transfer would be Youri Tielemans' contract. That would be better than getting a new person in. Because if you let Tielemans go, you sell him in Jan and make a bit of money, how much is it going to cost you to replace the sort of player that Youri Tielemans is? It's going to cost you 60, 70 mil. This is with inflation. I don't see it happening. So it's getting worrying. It's getting worrying. Ricardo's got 3 weeks out until he comes back, 4 weeks out maybe. I think it's like January, maybe end of December, January time before he really looks like he might come back. We haven't got wing backs. That's the role that we are missing. Obviously, we could talk about the Mahrez role, that right wing. I don't think we've had like a proper right winger since Mahrez left. We've had the poor man's Mahrez with bloody what's his face who's gone, Gazal. We've had, you know, Lookman came in, looked decent, but he wasn't played properly and wasn't played enough and got snubbed. And then we let him go, and that made no sense. Perez, he's not a right winger. I don't know what he is. Mark Brighton, he gives it his all, but I think we need someone on the right wing as well. So there's lots of positions at the minute that I'm a bit worried about. Do you think Justin needed to play against Stockport? Just Stockport? You mean Newport, don't you? He did. Look, it's done now, isn't it? It's too late. You can't go backwards. It's done. It probably didn't need to. Probably did. Brendan probably thought, you know, he's got to get his match fitness back, so that's probably why he played. Oh, Sam's in the chat. Sam, how are you? Hi Lee, how are you and your family? What time is the game on? Tomorrow, it's 3 o'clock. Tomorrow, we will be live from 2:35 on the channel-ish. So, yeah, we'll be here for a watch-along show again, and you regulars can come in. And I've not managed to even speak to Winksy about it, but it might not be able to do it. I might save it for Christmas Day. There is a FIFA giveaway on the channel. On my life, swear on my life, there will be a FIFA giveaway to members and mods. Members and mods are all included in the FIFA giveaway. And depending on the system you've got, most of you got PlayStations, but if you do have an Xbox, then obviously we'll sort it out a different way. But it will just be the price of FIFA at the time. I'll send you the money over via PayPal or something. That is how I'll do it. So we are going to do a FIFA giveaway. Probably have to do it at Christmas because I haven't spoke to Winksy. Like I said, I wanted to do it tomorrow for the watch along, but I haven't got anything planned or prepared. I've got no wheel. I've got no, you know, I need a list of mods. I need a list of members. I need the whole shebang and put it together and do it. So I also need to do a little bit of an advertising on it as well, you know. So one of you will win FIFA 23 on Christmas. Maybe I could do it on Christmas Day. I bet you'd fucking love that, wouldn't you? You'd all come in then and watch. So we will get something going. What hair gel do you use? I'm not using any, believe it or not. I've had my cap on all day. And I've literally, I'm still in my Royal Mail t-shirt. So I've walked in after a long day out on the post, picking Paige up, going swimming with Paige. I've walked in, whacked my Leicester top on, and here we are. So this is how it is, you know. Let's have a look. Anyway, you guys finish the poll on Amate Fars. We'll move into we're at 4-1-4-1. So is it Sumare or Ndidi as your CDM? That's the question. Sumare for me. But we'll throw it over or other. It could be Mendy. Mendy could get it as well. So get the polls up again. Get your votes in. I want to see what you guys are thinking, and I will read some people out. Hey, look who's here. Main man. Don't think I can get it down. Yeah, I can. This main man here made this bad boy. Hand carved. You can see it's literally. It's dent. You can see the dents. That's not paint there. Well, it is, but it's dent. Look, my finger goes in. He's physically carved it, and I've still not. Obviously, I'm not putting it on the wall in there because I'll be honest with you. This isn't where we're staying. We're moving eventually, so I'm gonna wait and put it up somewhere properly and have a proper little setup. Because at the minute, this is just I'm in a tiny little room with a green screen, and that is it. I want a proper little studio/room, so we'll get there. Were you the Jamie Vardy look like in the YouTube video at High Cross? High Cross? Probably, yeah. There's only one. So, yeah. Leicester till I die. Is that Chris? Hey, Lee and chat. Hope you're all well. Is the World Cup coming at the wrong time? It's just, yeah, look, the momentum's on our side. We know we're starting to play a bit better. It's a shame. It's the way it is. But look, it's the World Cup. It's the first of its kind in winter. It's weird. I've got Christmas decks coming up soon. You know, all of us have, and we're all going to be hanging our bloody England flags out at the same time as Christmas lights. It feels weird. It is weird. We're just run with it. Just got to run with it. And I hope you're well, Chris, as well. If you don't know Leicester Till I Die in the chat, go and check out Chris's channel. They do quite a lot of shows, more shows than I do, and lots of post-match shows as well. Again, I don't do that anymore. What do? I don't deserve the subscriber count I've got anymore. I just don't have the time. I'm trying my best, but I mean, you know. We got Blackburn Rovers soon. I'm going turf. Can't wait, says Johnny. He's a Burnley fan. You didn't say how you were getting on, though, in the table. Let's have a look at that poll. Ndidi and Sumari. Ndidi, 50%. I didn't see that coming. I thought you'd go for Sumari. Okay. Okay. Well, you know, he's had his game time against Newport. So maybe you're right. Maybe he will come in. Maybe the warm-ups that he's needed, a little bit of the game time, build him up. Maybe it's time. I don't think that's the right choice, but you guys are the ones voting, and that's how we're going to look at it. Sometimes we get this bang on, so we'll see. Declan Rice needs a counter. He's a quality player, and I think he needs rough treatment. I'm not quite sure what you... Oh, I'm with you. Sorry, I'm with you now. Yeah, he's a cracking player, mate. He is. We are playing better now, and now we've got to stop. And the worrying thing is what happens after. Because I believe the League Cup starts 2 days after the World Cup final. 2 days. That's travelling back from Qatar and then playing. 2 days. Unbelievable. So it's mad, isn't it? I did say you just lost to Sheffield United 5-2, but other than that, we were unbeaten 17 games in a row. Interesting. I bet Fars is going to go to Chelsea for 70 mil next season. Yeah, it could be. Who knows? We seem to be always bring them in from nowhere and and sell them for a lot. But I hope not. I really do. I really hope not. Right, your centre mids. Are we going with Yuri? Are we going with KDH? Are we going with... Who else? Who else could play that role? Because are we going Madders as a? I don't think Madders is going to be in the middle. Who's going to be in the middle? It's going to be Yuri in KDH. It's going to be Yuri in KDH, surely, or Pratt. Yuri, KDH, and Pratt. Get your vote in. Which one's first, and then we'll go again. Oil money talks. Don't like where football is going. I know the World Cup. It's a farce, mate. Is what it is. It's a farce. It's going to be a tough game. We're going to win it 3-2. Most of the game is going to be 2-2 draw, and then Mad scores a banger. Well, the thing is, I'm going to go. I think we're going to win. I'm going to go 2-0. I'm going 2-0. I'm going 2-0. Depending on the lineup, we'll wait. I'll get the score prediction tomorrow when we see the lineup, and I might change my mind. I would love something hilarious to happen, like a comedy streak at half time. And the Busting Banana wants Yuri and KDH. I hope Madison don't get injured. I hope. Let's have a look. So Yuri Tielemans first. So Yuri's got a start. So Yuri Tielemans goes in first. Next, start the poll. Would be KDH. Oh, shit. CM. Would it be KDH or Pratt? There's no one else. It's KDH or Pratt. It's KDH or Pratt. You reckon 1-1? Okay. Fair enough. It's fair enough. Dennis Pratt didn't make the Belgium international squad either, by the way. I feel sorry for him, to be honest. I blame Rodgers. for not picking him. You know, it's one of them, isn't it? KDH wins the vote easily. Look at that. You guys are going KDH. Right, so KDH is in. So, who's going left? Do you want Barnes? It's got to be. He's been phenomenal. It's not going to be anyone else. I mean, I can throw him in. Perez. He don't really play that side. There's no one else. There ain't no one else. It's got to be Barnes. I don't even know why I'm making the poll. It's Barnes. You could put Pratt on left wing, I suppose. You could do. I think he's played it before. It's Barnes. It's Harvey Barnes. There's no point even throwing the poll. It really isn't. Dennis Pratt is quality as well. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's harsh. It really is. Some news about Youri Tielemans. Arsenal are set to push ahead with the interest for Leicester City's Youri Tielemans this January transfer window. According to reports, the Belgium international has long been linked with a move to Arsenal with just months left on his contract. And the 90-minute claim that the Gunners will firm up their interest in the next coming weeks after the World Cup. Arsenal have enjoyed an excellent start to the Premier League season with just one game to come before the break for the World Cup. And Mikel Arteta's side will remain at the top of the table if they better Man City's result this weekend. There you go. So Tielemans is yet to pen fresh terms on a new deal at the King Power and could leave the club for free in the summer. But Arsenal are now said to be keen on pressing ahead with a move this Jan. So the question is, if we don't put pen to paper for the extension, do we sell Youri Tielemans in Jan and make money, or do we let him walk for free? That is what I want to know. What are your thoughts on it? If we can't put pen to paper for Youri Tielemans, do we let him go for free? Do we sell him in Jan? What do we do? Let me know. If we could get 30 mil for him or something in Jan, would you let him go? I don't think you'd get 30 mil in Jan. Probably get 25. But a lot of people are saying get some money at least. Fucking hell. Oh. Look at everyone saying sell, sell, sell. Damn. He's worth 80 mil, but not with the contract. Because no one's going to pay 80 mil for a player that they can get for free in the summer, mate. That's what it's about. It's not about what he's worth. It's about his contract situation. I wouldn't throw £80 million at anything if I knew I could get it potentially for free. You know, in the summer. It's not happening. We have to get some money as much as possible. So Jan, it's a shame, isn't it? It really is. It's a shame. Right, we'll go to right mid. It's got to be. It's James Maddison. I don't even know why I'm making a poll. I'm just putting him in. It's fucking stupid. Right, so the striker. Striker is the one. Who starts against West Ham up top? Who starts up top? Vardy on his own. Daka again. Or give Nacho a bloody go. Who are you going with? Let me know who you want up top for this game to start. Who do you want? Keep him. We have to sign him. I'm tired of being the stepping stone team. Stepping stones. We're 14th, mate. We're not in the big six. Regardless of what we've won in recent times, the media won't let us be in the big six, mate. And if the mindset's there for the big six, unfortunately, the mindset's around the players, mindset is around the fans, mindset is around the media. We're not in the big six. That's it. And that's exactly it. There's nothing else to say. Chelsea, mate. Okay. Stop spamming, please. I should be gone. You will be gone. And it won't be from me. One of the mods will time you out and you'll be gone. I've said that's enough. Right, Nacho Vardy is losing that yard of pace. He's still good, but ain't got 90 minutes performance in him anymore. We're only in the top 6 because Arsenal and Tottenham were crap. We were only in the top 6 because Arsenal and Tottenham... No, I disagree. We were in the top 6 because we were fucking good. We were brill. But I think European football, the size of the squad, and injuries has led to our demise. No different to West Ham. No different to West Ham. That's facts. Look at West Ham and now look at them. They're struggling with the Conference League. They're struggling. That's just how it kind of is. Your mods aren't doing it. They are, mate. They are. Amate is not a left centre back. No, he's not. You're right. I'll throw him. I'll throw that around. I apologise. Jeez. There you go. Is that better? Is that better? Fucking hell. If in 2020-21 we qualified for the Champions League, then Tielemans would have signed the contract. Yep, but they didn't, did they? Can't go on ifs and buts and maybes. Can I just James Redmond for a minute there? We are tipped top 6 quality. We have so many injuries at the moment and still improving the bad run of form we started with. My point is now Arsenal and Tottenham are good. Tottenham are not good. Tottenham are not good. At the minute, I don't think so anyway. I don't think they're very good at the minute. Something's not quite right at Spurs. It really isn't. But time will tell. Time will tell. But they're not convincing at the minute. They need to... I think Son's been injured for a while, hasn't he, as well? Tottenham play like Burnley, mate. At the minute, they do, yeah. But, you know, football changes so quickly, though, doesn't it, at the end of the day? Let's have a look at the vote. Vardy is winning the vote, 41% to Daka 29 and Nacho 29. Vardy wins the vote. Wow. I didn't see that happening. I didn't think you'd vote him in. But there's the team. And there's not a lot left on the bench either, I tell you that. You've got Vestergaard. You've got a Sunchu potentially. I don't know if he's injured or not. No idea. There's Sumare, who could be on the bench. There's Dennis Pratt. There's Perez. Mendy. Put Mendy in. Obviously Nacho. Justin's now injured. Everson, don't forget. Johnny Evans. There's Michael Brighton. There's a couple. There's Daka as well. So, you know, there's a fair few players available. Michael Brighton. And then there's obviously some of the academy lads as well. Don't forget, there's Braybrook and there's a fair few. But overall, that's kind of what we've got left. Really, that is what we've got left. There's not a lot to it. I thought Vestergaard was with the under-23s. I believe he's still... I'm sure he's still in the Premier League named 25, isn't he? I'm sure he is. I won't mention his name on this channel, mate. Not after what he did to his ex-wife and whatnot. Nah, I ain't mention him. End of discussion. I'm not doing that. Newcastle are dark horses to break in the top 4. Newcastle, yeah. Yeah, well, it's quicker. It's coming quicker than we said. It's coming quicker than what we said. I said, you know, within the next 4 years, they're going to be like, you know, Man City were. When they first got all that money in, the first few seasons, it was like, you know, they were buying all sorts of different players. But now look at them. And I think that's kind of the same thing that we're going to see with Newcastle. They've got an unlimited cash flow. And I think at some point they're going to be in the top 4 on a regular basis. They're going to push. I don't know who they're going to push out. Spurs, Chelsea maybe push out. They're going to push. It's going to be Man City. It's going to be Newcastle. I don't know. It's down to money. Unfortunately, the Premier League is now money driven, isn't it? Who do you think's getting their hands on the World Cup? I was going to say France, but they've not even got Pogba and Kante, have they? Who are both injured. It's a tough one this year because of the way it is in the winter. It's hard to really. They've not exactly got any time to really prepare. You know, all of them are finishing the leagues this weekend, and then I think some of them have got friendlies midweek next week before it all starts. It's hard. There's lots of players injured and out that are going to miss it. It's anyone's. This World Cup's open. It's open. I don't think there's a favourite to win it. I really can't. I can't say, oh, Germany are guaranteed to win it, or Brazil are guaranteed to win it. I don't think anyone is guaranteed to win it. It's a mix. I really don't see. I don't see it. Well, Brighton. You've got what's his face, like Mbappe as well. That situation with him. I don't really know what's going on with him and pardon me, and in his national side. But there's something going on there as well politically. I think it's something to do with his sponsor or something, that the wrong. He's got a personal sponsor and he won't. He's either contractually not allowed to wear what his national side wear or something. I read something like that anyway. It's a bit strange. All Brighton should the second half. West Ham will struggle with the quality crosses late in the game, but it's getting people on the end of them crosses. Mind you, Jamie flipping Vardy, that header against Newport. Any more updates on Newcastle rumours? Nothing. I genuinely don't believe in that. I don't believe in it at all. I really don't. Do you like cheese? Yes, mate, I do. Cheese and wine. I'm back in Germany for the trophy, but England are getting the semi-final, says Bursting. But I will take that. I'll take that I'll take that. I really will. Right, guys, I think we're about out of time. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. We will be live tomorrow, obviously, for the watch-along show. I know there'll be more people in for that. We will be live from 2:30 on the channel, so please join in for that one. You can find me on all socials. My handles are in the description of the video. So you can go and click on those and you'll follow me. I am Lee_Chappie on every platform known to man. And that is about it for now. I shall see you tomorrow. Enjoy your evening, guys, and stay safe out there. I'm liking the lineup that you've picked today. I think the only change I would have made probably would be Soumare in the middle. I believe Soumare is going to start over Ndidi, but I might get it wrong. But that's what I see. I don't know who's going to be on the bench, but I'm definitely going to go with a Leicester win, regardless. I'm definitely going for a Leicester win. Shall see you tomorrow, 2:30. See you then. Take care, guys.